Hey everyone, today we're going to discuss about the point estimate of population mean. So in this lesson, we're going to try to make an estimate on the value of the population mean. So when we talk about estimate po kasi, it is a value or a range of values that approximates the population value. So may dalawang kinds kasi ng estimate. Mayroong point estimate at mayroong interval estimate. So in our discussion, we're going to focus on the point estimate. Pag sinabi po natin kasi yung point estimate, it is a specific numerical value of a population parameter. So we have this particular value and we say that this is the estimated value of the population mean. So the best point estimate that we have for the population mean is the sample mean. So pag kumuha tayo ng sample, we take the mean of that sample. Yung sample mean na yon, we can use that to estimate the population mean. We say that whatever the value of that sample mean, that's our estimated value for the population mean. And di ba, pwede tayong kumuha ng maraming samples. And yung mga sample na yon, may kanya-kanya silang mga sample mean. If we take the averages of those sample means, the value approaches the population mean. So the mean of the sample means approaches the population mean. So this value, the sample mean of the sample mean, becomes closer and closer to the population mean. Palapit siya ng palapit kay population mean. So this is the best way on how we can estimate the population mean without having to interview the entire population. So let's have an example there. So Lino wanted to know the average time in seconds that a student can run a 100-meter dash. He recorded the performance of 30 students and the results are shown below. So here are the results of those students who run a 100-meter dash. Ito yung time nila. So the question is, what's the mean of the time of the students in 100-meter dash? Now, the thing about this problem is, hindi naman specified kung ano yung population. Ang alam lang natin, nag-interview tayo ng 30 students. Yung 30 students na yun, they consist of the sample ng population of students. We don't know the population size, but we do know the sample size. We can estimate the population mean using this sample. So, kunin natin yung sample mean by adding all of these values and dividing it by the number of students, which is 30. So, pag inad natin yan lahat, ang sagot ay 491.24. Divided by 30, the result is 16.375. The sample mean is 16.375 and we rounded it off to 3 decimal places. Now, again, the sample mean can serve as our estimate for the population mean. So we say na yung estimated population mean natin is 16.375 as well. We don't know if this is really the population mean, but rather, this is just an estimate. Now, the point estimate also tells us that if we divide the number into samples and take their sample means, the average of the sample means should approach the population mean. So we can have another approach in estimating the population mean. Aside from adding all of these numbers, we can divide the data this way. Split ko yung data per column. Yan, column 1, column 2, hanggang column 6. I'll take them as each individual samples. And let's determine the sample mean for each data. So for the first column, the sample mean is 15.1. Second column, 17.332. Third column, 16.216. Fourth column, 16.058. Fifth column, 17.522. Sixth column, 16.02. Now, I will take the mean of this sample mean. So these are the sample mean of the sample mean. Kasi hindi lang naman ito yung sample mean eh. May iba pa. So yung kunin ko yung sample mean nila, add ko itong values na to. Here they are. Divided by 6 kasi 6 sila. So that's 98.248 divided by 6, that's 16.375. We still arrive at 16.375, which is our estimate for the population mean. We still arrive at the same value even if we took the estimate in a different way. And we still arrive at the same thing kahit i-divide natin siya according to rows. So, kung natin yung same data, this time naman, yung sample ko, hindi na by column, by rows na siya. This one, row 2, 3, 4, and 5. The sample means are this one, 15.982, 17.108, 16.805, 15.633, 16.345. They're all rounded off to 3 decimal places. And add them all up, divide by 5, we still get 16.735. May chance na baka mag-deviate yung answer natin by 0.001, 0.002, whatever. And the reason for that is kasi nag-round off tayo. But still, it should still be approximately close. And yun lang yung pwede natin magawa, yung malapit. Kasi estimation lang ginagawa natin eh. We cannot determine the population mean in this case because we don't have any information kung ano yung population. But we still have a good estimate kasi meron tayong sample mean, which is the best point estimate that we can have. Yun. So basically, what we do in point estimate is we try to estimate the population mean by taking the sample mean. So the point estimation of the population mean tells us that the mean of the sample mean approaches the population mean. As we collect more samples and determine their sample mean, the average would become closer and closer to the population mean. That way, we can estimate the population mean without having to survey the entire population. So that's for the point estimate. In our next lesson, we have what we call the interval estimate, and there's some consideration that we consider there. It's either we know the value of the population standard deviation or not, and that varies. So I hope you learned a lot in this lesson, and thank you guys for watching.